bexabene ngengxoxo bexakwe ingxuba xaka ayikeleqi iqheya laxinga eqhingeni belikhatha ngegqitho leqhudi ayikeleqi iqheya laxinga eqhingeni belikhatha ngegqitho leqhudi Obaxabene oxam bexabene ngengxoxo bexakwe ingxuba xaka Obaxabene oxam bexabene ngengxoxo bexakwe ingxuba xaka ayikeleqi iqheya laxinga eqhingeni belikhatha mama ngegqitho leqhudi ayikeleqi iqheya laxinga eqhingeni belikhatha mama ngegqitho leqhudi
You cannot but agree with me that that is a magnificent voice. Nomfundo Xaluva was introduced to classical piano at the Victoria Girls Primary Boarding School in Grahamstown when she was just 12 years old. In tertiary, she studied a aBMusic and jazz degree and has since done solo in the National Youth Choir and completed a master's degree in jazz studies that she completed Cum Laude. For her master's degree, she did a dissertation on the music of Mama Afrika and titled it The Analysis of the Musical Style of Miriam Makeba. So not just a beautiful voice, but a beautiful brain. Nomfundo recorded her first album, Kusile, in 2011, and here she sits. Welcome. It is so good to have you in studio.
Thank you so much. It's lovely to be here again.
What a beautiful, beautiful voice. I mean, that voice, I know you brought a keyboard along, but if I can tell you a secret, I'm glad it was broken.
Really?
I'm glad our technical equipment wouldn't work. Just to hear you, the clarity and the beauty of your voice was amazing.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That.
I mean, do you do a cappella like that a lot?
Not really. A lot of the time I play the piano. I'm not very good with electronics actually. I'd rather play the acoustic piano. And then sometimes I just play with a full band, or I actually have another pianist who plays piano in the band. I just stand and sing. So yeah. I vacillate between, playing myself and then having a pianist. And in situations like today, then yeah. I'll do a cappella.
You'll get up and you'll do
yeah.
it. I mean, you talk about doing your dissertation on the music of Mama Afrika, but I mean, you listen to your voice, and there's definitely so many similarities. What was that like? I mean, I'm sure it's not the first time you've been compared to Miriam Makeba.
No, it's not. The dissertation was really motivated by a need to document this music and the legacy of not only Miriam Makeba but other really influential musicians of the 1950s, or the prominent composers and performers of South African jazz. So I thought, you walk into music libraries all over the country and you find very little about this kind of thing. So I thought, let me put my, as you said, beautiful brain to good use and write it down and document so that other people can come into the music library years to come and read about this and hopefully further study the music and document this heritage of South African jazz.
I mean, was this always as a kid growing up? I mean, was this what you were subjected to? Was it what your parents loved? Is it just in you? Is this flowing through your veins?
Definitely. As you said, I started classical piano first at my father's insistence when I was 12, and the voice kind of came a bit later on, and it was just one of those things where you're singing in the choir and the choir mistress says, oh, that's a nice voice, you want to sing a solo here, and then I step it here and there, and then I realized, okay, maybe there's something to this voice. So when I got to UCT, I had the option of doing both piano and voice as well. And somewhere along the line, I think the voice then started to really take over. And then the end product was the marriage of playing the piano and singing as well. So it's been a long time I've been training my voice and studying vocal technique.
That's fantastic. I mean, I just think it's encouraging to know that you can actually, because a lot of people that you speak to, I was 4 years old when I first started, and I was 3 years old and I was listening, and you start thinking to yourself, all right, okay, so before I'm out of nappies, I should be singing.
Exactly.
It wasn't that way for you, and
No.
to have such a beautiful voice at that, which is great. I mean, you've done so much in this short career of yours. I mean, your debut album already won you awards. This has got to tell you that there's a huge market for your music.
It does, you know, besides just being very encouraging when you win the awards. And as jazz musicians more specifically, we're always trying to push the narrative that there is a jazz audience and there is a hunger and a desire for this music. And not only that, but that young people are also into jazz. So it's really great when as a young jazz artist you win awards and your music gets out there and you get recognition, because it kind of dispels this myth that jazz is exclusive or jazz is for older people. If anything, now is the best time to be a jazz musician, you know, as a young person. It's like vibrant and there's so many artists, you know, so it's really great. It's been good.
It's fantastic. So you've just been nominated again now for a Metro Award, and it's in the Urban Jazz category.
That's right.
Who are you up against?
I'm up against some friends, which makes things slightly awkward.
It always makes it worse. It always
slightly
makes it
awkward,
worse.
but you know, up against Nduduzo Makatini, Benjamin Jafta. Both of them I've worked with them before. Mbumi Dlamini, and you know, and Judith Supuma, who is also a UCT graduate as well.
Oh, wow.
So it's not an easy category.
Definitely not.
People need to get voting. You really need to like be on a major campaign to win that category. But it's great to be in their company.
How do you vote, by the way?
So how you vote is star 120 star
Right.
602 hash.
602 hash.
And
That's
then
your number.
That's everyone's number to get onto the voting.
Oh, okay.
And then you choose category 1,
Yes.
which is album categories.
Yeah.
And then you choose option 7, which is urban jazz. And then you very beautifully choose option 5, where my name is.
Well, there you go.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to write all of this down. So I'm gonna have to put my vote down for you. Listen, I am so glad you came to visit us, and I wish you the best of luck going forward with this. What a voice, what a talent, what a brain. As I said,
Thank you
it's
so
just
much.
it's a package all in one. And don't be shy to watch yourself, because you're something marvelous to watch. You know, this is something we all talk about. We hate looking back at stuff we've done. So I think you should. You might be absolutely pleasantly surprised by how great
thank
you
you,
just
Leanne.
are. Nomfundo, in studio with us here this morning, Nomfundo Xaluva, who's been nominated now for a Metro FM award for her new album. What was your album called?
From now on.
From Now On. All right, let's get voting and let's get her to win that award. Let's take a break. We'll see you after this. Stay tuned.
Bexakwe inxuba xak ayikeleqi iqheya laxinge qhingeni belikhatha